All right, good day. Welcome, loves. Welcome, Cancerian. This is going to be your reading. Okay, trying to get readings done for the end of the year. Things that you guys should be working on, working towards, so we can have, the best new year possible. When people bring it in, drinking, partying, that's not a good, positive way to bring in the new year. It's not. It just sets us up for, the same kind of shit, because drinking, it's low vibe energy. It dumbs you down. It dims your spirit. So, if people wonder why, the new year never really seems to get better, well, are you bringing it in the same as every year? Drinking, partying, hungover, dehydrated. I mean, this whole colonizer mindset is dumbing everybody down. Like, it's actually sad. All right, so hopefully y'all are focused on actually making big changes. All right, they ain't easy. All right, you may have some slip and falls, but as long as you bounce back and you keep focused, them little slip and falls are fine. All right, we're human. That's just how it goes. All right, so let's get for Gemini for the end of the year. What do they need to focus on? What do they need to work on the most? Okay, obviously ourselves are usually the number one thing. Because when we really get to know ourselves in solitude, we therefore can love ourselves unconditionally. And then therefore we can love others unconditionally, right? A lot of people think they can skip past all that shit. But people like me are like, skirt, nope, put your brakes on. You're full of shit. All right. Oh, excuse me, Gemini. Oh my God. I'm getting like a tickle in my throat. I don't know what that's about. If you get a tickle in your throat, confirmation. So we're starting off with the Hermit, which is doing that inner work, that internal work within. All right, understanding who we are, stripping ourselves bare, and acknowledging the ugly parts that we need to change within us. All right, because beauty only goes skin deep. We can be beautiful on the outside, but if you got a stank ass soul and attitude, you're gonna be ugly regardless. You guys ever notice that? Like, okay, for me as a female, like if you see a guy, and you are like, wow, God, he's really good looking, like, wow, I'm feeling pulled towards him, just off look wise, because that's just our natural senses. If we were not domesticated humans and we're living the way we're supposed to off the land, we would just have those instinctual instincts that would kind of lead us, and say, okay, so say you meet, you talk, whatever, and then they got the shittiest personality, right? They're either egotistical, arrogant, whatever, or just, boring, and it can change the way they look, they can go from hot as fuck, fine as fuck, to like, what the fuck was I thinking? This dude turned ugly. All right, so I feel like focusing on family. Hopefully you and your family are not at a crossroads here. There could be, maybe some arguments, but I feel like don't cry over spilled milk, because something brilliant, you're going to have an epiphany. Okay, but I feel like, yeah, it's like if you're a mother or just a grown-ass woman and you're trying to figure out which path you want to take, which road you want to take, because you can either go this way or this way. That's the crossroads. You can't go forward because there's nothing there. All right, but a field and a sign and whatever. There's nothing. Ditch, whatever. So you either take a left or you take a right. That's what you need to figure out. What you're going to do with your family. Where you're going to steer your family. All right, what you want to carry. What you want your family to carry. What you want how do I want to fucking word this? Oh my God. It's like carrying on your legacy. Okay? When you step up and you focus on abundance, nature, good things come in for you. You know, but you got to do the inner work. You got to do that self-reflecting so you can know which road you're taking here. With the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like it's like, don't carry this energy. If you're fighting with family or, you know, husbands, boyfriends, in-laws, parents, siblings, whatever, I feel like choose the Ten of Pentacles, not these double fives here. All right, because it's just going to leave you not feeling good. All right? And it's going to block you from, you know, seeing the bigger picture. But I feel like eventually you're going to stand your ground and you're going to see the bigger picture. All right? When time comes. So right now, you got a choice to make. All right? We're getting very, very close to the end of the year. I mean, next week, you know? So I feel like, yeah. All right, so let's get a little bit more here for the Hermit, the Empress, the Two of Pipes, and the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini. All right? Maybe you guys are like the matriarch of your family, and you are the one that has to make decisions, and you're just feeling blocked. All right? You could have a blocked chakra. Your mind could be blocked, and that's why it's saying you need to go in and do this hermit work. All right, solitude. Do a lot of reflecting here. Okay? I also feel you need to connect with nature, being the Empress is here. Nature is healing. All right? Pay attention to the animals that you encounter. There was a reason why you didn't show up a minute late, a minute sooner. There was a reason why you encountered that animal at the same freaking time. And then look up the symbolic meaning. All right? And then let yourself intuitively decide, because there's a lot of different symbolic meanings with these animals. Like a deer can have a few different, you know. You got to do what you feel drawn to. Okay? What pulls to you. And I'm about having other people on my channel. It's about, you got to do some of the work too, you know. It's like, get y'all in the habit of doing the inner work and focusing on synchronicities. All right? Nothing is a coincidence. There's a reason, there's purpose. All right? So pay attention. It's like one day I'm just like chilling in my room, and it was a day where I had my window open, and I could hear this freaking birdie. And so then I'm like, you know, I'm going to get up and just quietly look. And I'm looking out my window and I don't see nothing, and all of a sudden it made a chip chip. I look up and it was right there. And then it flew off. That little chickadee was trying to get my attention. Little things like that, you know, or just, yeah, like a deer, you know, crossing the road, or a pheasant, or there's a reason, all right, why it encountered you, you know, and you didn't miss it. All right, so let's get this wrapped up for Gemini here. I'm trying to make these not so long, all right, because I feel like it's not really necessary. So I feel like you really need to get in touch with your higher self, all right, your spiritual self, with that Two of Cups. It's about healing. Maybe you guys need to have like a family healing session here. But keep putting money aside, okay? Out of your, you know, say you get like $10, take $1 out. All right, so you got $20, take $2 out. You know, and if you can do more, hey, go for it. But I know not everybody has that opportunity, and that's fine. Every little bit will add up. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. Put it in a jar, put it in a lock safe, something. All right, so like I said, whatever you can afford. All right, if you got, if you could, okay, say $10, do $1. $20, do $2. $30, do $3. You know, or more. Like I said, whatever you can do. All right, but in the long run, it's gonna it's going to benefit you. It's also going to benefit your family. All right, so maybe you guys have maybe children, you know, that you need to put some stuff away for to make their life easier. I know I don't want to leave this world and on my deathbed have to worry if my boys are going to be okay financially. You know, I mean, it sucks that we got to freaking think that way, but this is the material world and this is the fucking way it is. And it's getting even harder to live off grid because they want to try to ban that too and mess with people and make it difficult so people retreat and submit. But yeah. All right, let's get this wrapped up here for a Gemini. What was that? I think that was I don't know if that was the King of Cups. Didn't quite catch. All right, can we get for the Hermit, the Empress, the Two of Pipes, and the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini? And you may be a hermit yourself. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it's when you're not a fucking hermit, when you're all over the place. It's like, it's just people avoiding the real work. You know, they just dive into the 3D realm and just are reckless and yeah. All right, so we have here the Queen of Buds. Look at that. So yeah, it's like you work, you take care of yourself, you take care of your family, all right? You have a career, but yet I feel like you find the perfect balance between, you know, family and your career. You know, it's about that nurturing and also getting in touch with nature itself. It's healing. It really is. You know, it can shift your moods, your energy. It can unblock chakras. But the Queen of Buds here, yeah, I feel like you have a lot of love. You're a very nurturing, loving soul. All right. Probably a homebody, you know, like with the Hermit here. The Queen of Buds is kind of more of a homebody energy. So we have here the Two of Pentacles. All right, so making decisions. All right, so you're probably the decision maker. All right, and maybe that's what keeps you at a crossroads. You know, you maybe have a difficult time figuring things out, balancing, you know, everything, and just making the right decision. It keeps you at a crossroads sometimes. But I feel like you are careful because you want the Ten of Pentacles for you and your family, stability, you know. Leave a good legacy for your children to look at, to look up to, you know. It's always good to make sure your kids are set too. You know, it's like, I take money out of, okay, I got a 401k, plus I'm putting money aside in other areas because it's like, I'll be damned, like I said, if I die and my kids have nothing other than what they can provide for themselves. Because this world's fucking cruel, man. It's fucking, ugh. It's expensive. It's draining. It's just, ugh. Whoa. Oh, we have the Nine of or the Nine of Bongs here, yeah. So I feel like you're just kind of thinking about what it is that you want, you know, what it is that you truly, truly desire in life, you know. And I feel like before you decide, you know, weigh it up, do the hermit work, all right, before, because I always tell people, be careful what you wish for. Make sure it's what you want because, you know, you just might get it and it may not be what your, you know, mind told you it was going to be like, all right? So it's like, yeah, it's like you're trying to just figure out what it is that you want in life. But it's like, throw them wishes out there once you know exactly what it is that you want. All right? Because the star here says, yeah, we're hearing you. All right? We want to give you your wish. We want to give it to you. All right? But going into this energy is going to help you figure it out. All right? Wow. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune here to wrap it up here. All right? So, yeah, it's like let the wheel flow. Let the wheel turn. Let the abundance come in. Let good vibes come in, a new chapter, a new year of just focusing on good things. You know, your family, connecting with nature, doing that inner work, understanding your inner self. And it's like being a phoenix, you know, burn yourself down to the ashes and rise up like a phoenix, brand new. But I feel like, yeah, it's like they want to give you. So remain hopeful, all right? Because I feel like as long as you do the work, you're going to get what you want. All right, loves?